Hey there. So it's Friday night, we just got back from vacation, so there's no food in the house, and my mother is still out of town, so naturally I haven't eaten all day. So about 9 p.m. I go downstairs to the kitchen and I find my poor ailing, ill father making soup for himself because he is feeling under the weather. And so, not to ignore the health of my parental unit, I think, what would I want to eat if I was sick? And the answer, of course, is ice cream. Kind of. I really just wanted ice cream. So I grab my wallet, the keys to my brother's truck, and I'm off to Deerberg's, which is a local grocery store chain in Missouri, just so you know. So Deerberg's has a whole flippin' aisle just for ice cream, just the different brands and the different sizes and the different flavors. So when I initially walk into this wonderful grocery establishment, the first thought is that I want bunny tracks, because bunny tracks is where it's at. So I scan the multiple freezers of ice cream, and the only bunny tracks I can find is Blue Bunny Premium. But Premium is like $7 for a pint. And I'm like, I ain't spending no $7 just for bunny tracks because it's premium. No other brand had bunny tracks. What's up? Did Blue Bunny like copyright bunny tracks? That's what I'm thinking. That makes sense. I feel like yes. Okay, I'm just gonna. That's a fact now. Okay. So anyway, I look at the various flavors and prices and stuff because I'm shopping cheap, you know. Okay. And so I'm looking at all my options, and I go into the freezers that are open, like the waist level ones that are open that have the sales and stuff. And I notice that Bauer brand ice cream has a new flavor. And it is Girl Scout Thin Mint. I've noticed this, I don't know if it's just me, but I've lately been noticing that they've been making Girl Scout flavored everything this year, like Girl Scout flavored Crunch bars and stuff. I just realized that Girl Scout flavored sounds like they're flavored like Girl Scouts. And that's not what I mean. I mean Thin Mints, just to clarify. So anyway, back to this. So they had this new Thin Mint ice cream. And it's like chocolate, it's got bits of Thin Mint in it. And I'm a sucker for mint, okay? I buy like 10 boxes of Thin Mints every March, okay? It's just, oh my gosh. So I grab it, notice it's at a decent price, and then I walk towards the registers. But then, on the edge of said waist-high freezers, I notice Eddie's brand's ice cream. And Eddie's brand had a type of ice cream that immediately caught my eye. And that, upon the viewing of that ice cream, made me physically salivate instantaneously. The flavor? Salted caramel pretzel. I have recently discovered the joy of salted caramel pretzel. My father recently purchased some salted caramel pretzel cookies at Walmart, and I ate one, and then I ate the rest of the box because it was amazing. I've noticed recently that pretzel seems to be a thing. Like, pretzel's the new bacon, it seems like, because like they have like pretzel burgers at Wendy's, and just like they're making pretzel with I'm not complaining. I really, really love pretzels. And another thing I really like is a very well-balanced, salty, sweet taste, which is exactly what salted caramel pretzel is. So I see the Eddie's salted caramel pretzel thing, and it's limited edition. Whoa, limited edition ice cream, right? And so immediately I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm getting that. So I put the Thin Mint back, and then I'm like, I'm really in the mood for chocolate, and although I love salted caramel pretzel, it's not chocolatey, which is exactly what the Thin Mint is. And so I'm at an internal crossroads for a very long time, like longer than I should have been, like 20, I'm not kidding, I was at Deerberg for 20 minutes. I kid you not, I texted 3 of my friends for their opinions. Unfortunately, none of my friends texted back instantaneously, so I was still at this mental crossroads for the longest time, and so I seriously had to contemplate. For, like, it was embarrassing, because there were some other people buying ice cream, and I'm just like, this guy in flip-flops, just like looking at the freezers like, I was extremely tempted to buy both. I'm not even kidding. If I hadn't already made plans tomorrow to have lunch with a friend, you better believe I would have been spending my entire paycheck on ice cream. But eventually I had to make a decision. So right as I was about to make my decision, my friend Libby texted back and said I should get the salted caramel. And because I love my friend Libby, I got the salted caramel. And let me tell you, no regrets. None. I was so mentally drained from this decision process. This is by far the most the most conflicting decision I've made in recent memory, like of all of my teenage years, okay? Choosing college is gonna be a breeze now. So I go to the checkout, the cashier asks me if I found everything all right, and so I go into dramatic monologue telling her the internal conflict that I was just faced with this ice cream. And on the way home, I was just so tempted. I took the ice cream, I started eating it with my finger, okay? I was just so flippin' excited. And just like the caramel and the salt and just like, in my mouth. So that's what I did with my Friday evening. Yay, summer! So anyway, thanks for watching this video, and have a nice day! Never again. Judge me.